What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be giving my game day report for the Dolphins versus Steelers. Obviously, our injury report is still awful. I hope Teron Armstead will play. He had limited participation in practice Thursday. That's like the first time he's practiced all year. So, I'm kind of inclined to say he might play. Just because he practiced at all one day this week. But then he went back to do not participate, so I don't know. I hope he plays, that's for sure. I don't know why they put people on the report for vet rest. Like Melvin Ingram, that's the reason he didn't participate, is because he's on vet rest. I guess you technically have to because they missed practice, I guess. Whatever. Emmanuel Agba had limited participation in practice Friday. I kind of feel like he'll probably play. Christian Wilkins will probably go. Jerome Baker probably will if he had full participation Friday. Xavier Howard definitely will. I feel like. Cater, I hope so. He had limited participation all week. Raheem Mostert will go. He had full participation the last 2 days. Zach Sealer did Friday. Okay. Durham Smythe, I hope so. Even if it's on a pitch count. Skyler can just sit out, I guess. Teddy can be the backup this week, I suppose. Since Tua's back. Just kind of rest that thumb, because once Skyler's healthy, I would like Teddy to be inactive on game days and we just have Skyler as the backup. So I'd like him to get healthy. I think Waddle will probably go. Elijah Campbell clearly will. He had full participation Wednesday, and then he's not even on the report the next 2 days. Tanner Connor will go. He had full participation all week, so I assume he'll probably play. Greg Little, I hope he's good to go, but he's also been terrible. Honestly, Greg Little, even if he is here, I'd honestly say probably start Brandon Shell and let him be a backup. But I would also bring somebody up for the game. Bring up Keon Smith or somebody. If Greg Little's already hurt, I would bring somebody up. I'd prefer to not Larnell Coleman. But that's just my thought. It's good to see that Hill is no longer on the injury report. That's good to see. If Waddle can't go, hopefully we would get to see Eric. I would really like to see him play. But that's just me. If Durham Smythe can't play, I imagine Hunter Long will probably get some snaps just like he did last week against the Vikings, because he is our best blocking tight end right now with Smythe gone. So that is a thing. Yeah, I assume that if Little can't go, we'll probably bring somebody up. I still think we should anyway, and just go with 9, especially if Little and Armstead are both injured. Because Armstead might not go either, so we might still have to. We might end up having to start Brandon Shell and Keon Smith or Larnell Coleman. That sounds terrible. Oh God, I don't even want to think about that. But you know, hey. Ben Steely, I think he can be a decent depth guy if need be. He's a pretty solid player. Had a pretty good preseason. Keon Crossan is doubtful. Yeah. I almost feel like, do we have any corners we could bring up? Yeah, Kalen Barnes. Tino Ellis. I almost feel like we should bring somebody up. don't know who we would sit. Because Xavier Howard, Cater, and Keon are all... Well, Keon's doubtful, and Cater and Howard, they'll probably play. The fact that Noah's going to have to start does scare me. He did have a decent game against the Vikings, but that does scare me. If Cater plays and is good to go, I'm starting him over Noah. That's just my thought. I would maybe make John Jenkins inactive this game to bring up a corner. I think I'd be willing to do that. You can also make Clayton and Elijah inactive as well, but you kind of need them for special teams, I guess. But I would probably do... I'd probably make Elijah Campbell inactive and bring up a tackle as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'd have to... I think that's what we should probably do. We could probably get away with putting Sam McGuavin as well if we need to. Oh, yeah, and Trey Flowers is hurt. So... Well, Emmanuel Ogba's kind of another edge rusher, but he's questionable. Man, these injuries get tough. We could bring up Cameron Good. That's what I would like to do. At least have him on the 53, even if he's not on the 46. That's probably what I would do. But anyway, let's actually take a look at the Steelers, though, because I haven't yet. So the Steelers, Kenny will probably go. He had a concussion, but he's had full participation all week, so I assume he'll play. Cameron Sutton, hamstring, huh? He had full participation Thursday, Friday. He'll probably go. Witherspoon's doubtful, okay. Despite having full participation Thursday. Levi Wallace, he'll probably go if he had full participation. I assume Minka will. Miles Jack probably will. Looks like Mason Cole, James Daniels, looks like they're good to go. Steven Sims is out, who cares? Pat Fryermuth, yeah, he'll go. 3 concussions? Jesus. Chris Wormley, probably go. Larry Ogunjobi will go. That might just be a vet rest. Oh, maybe not. Cameron Hayward will go. James Pierre is questionable. That one doesn't matter as much. Alright, so Steven Sims doesn't really matter here. He probably wouldn't be active against us anyway. Deontay Johnson, Claypool, Pickens, Boykin, I don't know Gunner, but that'll probably just be the 5. I don't think they will bring anybody up. I don't think they need to. Do they have any practice squad receivers? Josh Malone, Cody White, okay. Yeah, I don't think they need to bring any of those dudes up. I think what they've got's fine. I don't know how good Gunner is, but I mean, I guess they could bring up a guy to be there instead of him. But I assume if they were better than him, they'd be on the depth chart, and he wouldn't be. So that's a thing. Yeah, Pat Fryermuth and Kenny, they're not even showing up as injured here, so they're good. Neither are any of those offensive linemen I had mentioned. And with the injury at corner, it'll be Cameron Sutton and Arthur Mullett as the starting corners. And Levi Wallace was hurt too, right? I mean, I know he's playing. Yeah, oh, he had a concussion. So who knows if he'll be 100%, and who knows if Tua will, I guess, too. As well as Pat And who was the other one with concussion? Oh, yeah, Kenny Pickett, duh. So, and Larry Ogunjobi was also coming back from an injury, right? Yeah, he had a knee. I mean, he'll probably be fine. He's a good player, too. Very underrated. So, yeah. Could be a pretty interesting game. We're really beat up. Otherwise, I think we would fucking destroy the Steelers. But don't underestimate Brian Flores, and definitely don't underestimate Mike Tomlin. They can definitely make shit weird for you. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. Have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.